Hello, nice to meet you. I am the CEO of Umbrella Empowering People, and my name is Ami Job. I am from Gambia, but I do live in Scotland. Also, I am from Senegal because my dad is from Senegal, but my mom is from Gambia, but also rooted from Senegal. Though I was born and raised in Gambia, but I also have families in Senegal, and I used to live in Senegal for 2 years of my life, and I do go there. So you can call me Gambia/Senegal person. But yeah, I'm more Gambian in a way because I was born and raised in Gambia. And I left Gambia when I was 25 and I moved to Scotland and I've been here since then. And that was in 2006. So this video is going to be about why I opened up the organization and mainly the fact that I was underage marriage myself. Underage arranged marriage, especially when the child don't want, and especially when the man, get to do the thing with the child, with the girl, before she's under 18, is called SA, sexual abuse. That's what it's called. Because the child is underage and they've been groomed and talked to for them to marry this person, whoever this person is. So guys, my goal and my work for my organization, the main works that I work for, organization or not, I've been talking about this in videos for years until I managed to get into a registered organization now, which is this page, is for children, boys or girls, to be free from childhood trauma. Childhood trauma mainly are caused, different childhood traumas, but mainly they are caused from SAs, sexual abuse, or serious child beating, or it could be caused by verbal abuse or bullying at school or even extreme poverty, depending how the parents are handling it. If they're just feeling sorry for themselves and mourning and complaining, that child can have that mindset. But that type of trauma is different from these two main traumas that are caused by either war, God forbid, the child witnessed war, or the child been through essays, or serious child beating, especially if it's something that ongoing for years, like some parents or some caregivers do to their children. Also, I do talk about how we have to believe in ourselves and love ourselves and appreciate ourselves and know our worth, no matter what we've been through, or even if we did not go through certain things. We don't have to follow trend or follow life now. People are doing whatever and calling it whatever and ruin ourselves. Like using addictive stuff like alcohol, drugs, vaping, cigarette, weed, all of this smoke that we put in our chest that is not belong there, all of this chemical that we eat and drink. So I do advocate about healthy foods a lot and water. Although you can see that I'm not extremely healthy myself, because people, when you have weight, they look at you as you're not healthy. But in reality, I still have a little bit of weight to lose due to the fact that I love food and I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm not alone. So for example, I just boiled some hibiscus that I'm drinking right now. And I do sell this hibiscus, guys. Although I don't have much left now for sale, but I have more coming. But you can buy it anywhere you want. It's hibiscus that I boiled with pineapple and avocado seed, the dry seed from avocado, and some dry orange peel, and I put some cinnamon and clove and fresh mint, lemon, stuff like this to give it a nice fresh flavor. So this is really nice, and you can put a little bit of sugar, although sugar is not good, or you can put anything you have to sweeten it, or just drink it like that. And this is coming to 12 o'clock now. I've not ate yet because I'm still doing my intermittent fasting, but I do have some of the pineapple when I was peeling it just now, not long, and I'm having this now. So I do talk about moringa powder, hibiscus, baobab, fruit, vegetable, and just how it's going to help you to have a healthy life, because your body is going to be healthier, your organs, and not just it's going to give you also beautiful skin. As you can see, my skin, not bad for 43 years, yeah? But it's also going to keep you really nice and fit. And I do talk about that as well, because I think although us Africans, or just people in general, but especially us Africans, we do have a lot of good food in our countries, especially Gambia, Senegal, and the rest. But I don't know other countries, but us Gambia and Senegal, most of us don't eat healthy as much as we should. So I do advocate for that as well since I start videos day one. And I do talk about bad marriages, the damage for the children and the society and for the person that is going through that, especially the person that is going to be the victim of the bad marriage. Either is the man or the woman, but mainly in the African community, is the women that are mainly suffering from bad marriages. So yeah, I do talk about bad marriages as well, and I do help now with my organization for people that go through domestic violence, doesn't matter marriage or not. People that just don't have the justice they need or the human right they need, or someone take advantage of them and violate them and harm them, you know, in any way. Hope not. But I also do talk to the youths with my organization. I go to the youths, go to high schools and talk to them about violence, drugs, addiction, and why they should love and appreciate themselves and know who they can be tomorrow and aim big and discipline so I can get them ready for a successful life. But yeah, when I talk about bad marriages and all the consequences, and my community don't really appreciate it, some of them, most of them, especially some of the men that don't know how to give bad marriages, they can be anywhere, but I'm going to focus on African and us in general, because us, we are used to the women suffering in marriages a lot, especially Muslims. Muslims, African Muslims women suffer the most in marriages more than anyone else. 9 or at least 8 out of African Muslim women are not receiving justice, fair justice marriages, especially the ones that are in Africa or are from Africa. People can deny if they want, yeah? For the most part, we're just going to stay there, and when we're not happy, people will say that, oh, Allah will help you after when you die, that's when you're going to be happy, or all men are the same, men are not good, or stuff like this. Not just we normalize a lot of men cheating and marrying anybody else they want and dump us, and we're not allowed to react or to talk or to protect ourselves and the children and them by protecting the marriage. We're not allowed that. But we are allowed in a way, like we have to just do what the man wants, you know, cook nice food, give him good pom-pom, listen to him, look after the children and the house. We're allowed to look after the marriage in that way, but we're not allowed to look after the marriage in a way that is to genuinely protect the marriage outside of the marriage, you know, like question what he's doing or where he's going or who he's talking to or why he's thinking of marrying somebody else. If he will tell you, a lot of them will marry without telling you even. But if you just react to that, it's like, you don't, they'll be like, you don't want to get married, all men are the same, stay there. That doesn't mean that you have to go, you're a Muslim and they're allowed for a wife. Why I'm doing like this is, we are Muslim, but we behave like we're not Muslim. Everyone knows that, especially us African Muslims, especially Gambia and Senegal, like I said. A lot of us don't dress like Muslim, don't talk like Muslim, whatever talking like Muslim is. If it's to be loved and care for women and children, as Muslim men, a lot of them pretend it is. I am Muslim myself, so don't count me out. Don't think I am not. Don't see me talking like this. It's just I don't understand what they're doing, yeah? I know Quran, I don't know much. I can say it, but I cannot read it. But I can say, you know, my surahs for praying, and I know how to pray and sangu janab and stuff like this, you know. But I know certain things, but I don't know much. Because even to have place where you're going to learn Quran growing up in Gambia and Senegal, that alone is a nightmare. Because a lot of the places that they will teach you Quran, they will essay you there, you know, the young people. Recently in Senegal, just this year past, couple of months ago, it's not up to a year yet, but it's not far from 1 year since that current affair was out. One of the ustaz who was teaching the children how to learn Quran, essay for 36 children for the period of 5 years, guys. 5 years, the whole pandemic time, he was busy with the children. The oldest one was 14 and the youngest one was 7. 36 children, guys. That's what they found out, not the other ones that they didn't know. Because it's obvious that it's more than 36 children. If this man can do this for 5 years, for 36 children, then it's obvious that it's more than that, because he's been teaching children for a long time. And also not long, just less than 2 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, something like this, a news come out from Senegal as well, that one of the ustads that was teaching the children Quran as well, also went to the... went as far as giving one of the teenagers some money to go to the hospital and have some medicine so she cannot get pregnant, some injection, you know, so he can. So when the child went, they suspect the child, and then they find out that he was abusing the child. The police went to arrest him, salute to the police. And when they find out that he gave the other children, 9 other children, he gave them sexually transmitted disease by... So not just a lot of the people that teaching people Quran will, you know, especially the ones that have like a boarding home where the child will stay, or even some that you go, and they will like essay the children, a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them, And we're not talking about it enough. We're not doing much enough. But also they beat the child. In Gambia recently, I came back last month, one of the child was on a live because the ustaz that was teaching him Quran, I think it's a him, punish him until he like from there. So you don't get a chance, and the video is finished now. So it's hard to get a chance to learn Quran. But